I just want to let you guys know that this video was supposed to come out Friday, but it's going to be coming out right now here on Monday. So you're going to hear me say this Friday before you even think about me saying Friday. Here it is. Enjoy it. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another ToughBuilds episode. And today, guys, it is not a Q&A. We're going to be going over the tuners aspect of this Friday's video. A lot of you guys have probably been wondering, what is the best tuner? What do I think about certain tuners? So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. Let's do it. 7 years ago, I did a video on an NVIDIA performance chip, which actually blew up on YouTube. And a lot of people have tried it, and a lot of people think it's a scam. And let's talk a little bit about that kind of aspect of that tuner, and we're going to talk about other tuners and why I think you should go with other ones rather than going with a chipset like NVIDIA performance chip. Before we go ahead and talk about other tuners, let's go ahead and put all of our focus on the NVIDIA performance chip. Now, if you guys don't know what an NVIDIA performance chip is, it's going to be right here for you, and you're going to be able to see it. I'm actually going to blow it up too, so that way you can see how this thing actually operates and what it actually does to your car. But I'm going to go ahead and explain it to you right now and right here. That video I did 7 years ago was actually a sponsorship, so I couldn't really give my full alternative on rather it was a cheap little gadget that was just going to do a little thing for you inside your car or actually give you the gains you are searching for. Basically, that's all this chip does is it leans out your bank, which gives you better MPGs. It's supposed to give you more horsepower, but I didn't really see any horsepower gains in my 2010 Ford Fusion. If you guys don't know, that car was years ago and I bought it from Drive Time. If you guys haven't seen my Drive Time video, go pay attention to that. If you bought a car from Drive Time and it turned out crappy, go ahead and comment on that video too. That video also blew up on YouTube as well. It definitely is a lot of information that you need to know before purchasing a car from Ugly Duckling or Drive Time. NVIDIA performance chip. So other than that, guys, it's just a little chip basically held on by two little wires. It connects onto your mass airflow sensor, hence why it leans out your car. So it sends a signal to your computer, tells your computer to do this thing, it cuts fuel, and then it leans it all completely out to save you MPGs. Now, is it okay to do this to your car? The answer is no. It is definitely 100% not okay to be doing this to your car. You can do a lot of damage to the internal section of the car and put a lot of stress onto your fuel pump. Don't do it. Don't use it. Let's go ahead and jump into the better tuners. Per se, you're looking for MPG, or maybe you're looking for horsepower. Now, there's a ton of tuners out there, including dyno tuning, which is my most favorite one because you can just take your car to any dyno particular, whichever one you want. Yes, it is a hefty buck. Believe me or not, guys, you're going to get the most out of your gains on that dyno. It doesn't matter if it's a stock car or not a stock car. It can do a lot of things with different vehicles, and keep that in mind. If you're searching for MPGs, they can play with the computer a little bit to help you gain those MPGs, help you maybe get a few more out of the car. So you have Bulldog, you have SCT, you have Diablo, you have EZ-Link, which is basically a little port you plug into your OBD and you control it directly from your phone wirelessly. You also have Cobb Access port as well for you Fords out there. A lot of tuners are available out in the aftermarket world. You just have to find which one suits your car the best. So if you are driving a Chevy, I would definitely search more towards the SCT scanner or maybe an EZ-Link, which does a little bit more for you as well. There's more that you can just plug into your OBD and just get it going. But if you're driving like a diesel per se and you're doing whatever you're doing, I'm not even going to put that on here, but Bulldog would be your best one to go with if you are a diesel owner. You're going to want to go to Bulldog, and they do have a ton of tuners on there. You can do them on the fly or not on the fly, and what I mean by on the fly is that you can just change maps anywhere you want to. You just got to pull over obviously and redo your tune. On the fly tunes is really cool. I like how they have their little maps and stuff, so you can just hit a button and it will go to that second map, and then you'll have your first map for whatever, like eco mode, and then you'll have your second map set for your sport mode or whatever, and it will give you the most gains out of that. If you don't want to use eco mode, or you one day you don't want to use sport mode, you want to save gasoline, you go back to eco mode. That is what's cool about on the fly. More about these tuners. So I'm going to start putting some tuners up right here, and we're going to talk a little bit more about them. Your first one being the SCT tuner. If you are anywhere between 2008 to 2020 as of now, SCT scanners are going to be the best ones to go with because of the fact fact that they do have built-in everything, and I mean a really nice little screen there for you guys to pay attention to your air fill ratio, your oil pressure, your temps, dude, this thing does it all, and I'm not playing with y'all. It does come with OTS tunes. OTS stands for off-the-shelf tunes. Do not run off-the-shelf tunes. Definitely not. Get an actual tuner. So you're gonna have the tuner device that will allow you to upload the tuners on this, and then you plug that into your OBD. It gets uploaded to your computer, and well, bam, now you have all the gangs in the roll. An actual tuner is, for an example, for me, I used Ryan, and the website is Purple Drink. I'll be linking that in the description, so if you want to go visit him, he does mainly EcoBoost engines. He's pretty good. He's a very, very good tuner. Bama tuning. Now, that one is really famous. You can basically just buy a tuner off American Muscle, and it comes with Bama tuning. So you can buy that whole package with that. Basically, anytime that you upgrade something on your car, per se, it could be a downpipe, or it can be an air intake, or whatever you do to your car, that's all you gotta do is just send it over to Bama. He can tune your car to that specific part you just put on to help you gain those powers from that part that you just put on. Really awesome. I would definitely suggest going with an SCT scanner if you have anything like a Challenger, a Charger, a Camaro, a Mustang, F-150, all of those cars, perfect. Even a ZL1 Silverado. If you have those, perfect for an SCT scanner. Your Diablo tuners. There's tons of them out there. You just gotta look at them and be aware of what you're buying. So here's one, here's another one, here's another one. All three of these tuners will work with a diesel engine slash car. You can use them. As far as your 2011 Challengers, obviously you're gonna end up using the Diablo. Really good tuner, by the way, guys. I cannot complain about that tuner. Basically it's a screen, and it's gonna be right here for you guys. And it has gauges and a whole bunch of other things that you guys can see right now. You can see anything between your math voltage. You can do lap times. You can even put down how much weight or sidewall you have on your tires. Like, this thing is so smart in one. Even your fuel pressure, it knows everything as long as you have these sensors. If you don't have sensors on any one of these, there's an issue. No, a really, really good tuner for sure. For any Dodge Challenger or Charger out there, another great option for you to run is that one. Now, there used to be one called Cobb Access Port. I don't really see it much anymore. I don't know why. I don't know if Cobb actually made their way and maybe they got sued with the EPA situation going on. So hopefully Trump signs that initial thing, so that way we can be protected as car community people. I'm a car enthusiast. I love modifying. I love like tuning and stuff. We pay a lot of money for this stuff. For one, yeah, I mean, for some people that ruin the car culture, I would not suggest anything for you, because you're just going to ruin the car culture, and that's depressing. With all of these different tuners that are out there, I hope you guys are getting it a little bit more clearer now compared to your NVIDIA performance chip to a Diablo or a Cobb Access Port or an SCT scanner. All of these are really, really good ideas, minus this NVIDIA performance chip. It will not do anything for you. I mean, a lot of people have written a lot of comments in my comment section saying that it did work out for them and it did save them gas. And, you know, one person said it felt like he got more power. Yeah, you're feeling more power because it's leaning your car out. But as far as MPGs, that would be the number one thing, is it does do exactly that. It does do a lot of harm to your motor. I didn't even run mine for very much long. I think I ran it for maybe a month before I actually took it off. And then I ended up selling the car about 5 months later after that. It just wasn't an ideal thing to do. I mean, if I really wanted to tune, I would have just went with something else. Yes, these tuners are very pricey compared to your NVIDIA performance chip. Believe me or not, ladies and gentlemen, it is 100% the best opportunity, the best situation you want to put yourself into. These tuners will not mess up your car if you have the proper tuner. It all relies on you and the communication between you and your tuner. You always want to make sure when you're tuning a car too, which I've seen a lot of people have this mistake a lot, is plug in your car battery. It doesn't matter if it says it's at 1274, 1250, 1350, 14.1, it doesn't matter. Plug your battery in. Get a little portable, whatever you can, plug it in. Because if that tuner was tuning and your car just completely shut down, you just bricked your computer. And it is very, very expensive to get another computer or get that computer rewritten. Not cheap. Keep yourself out of that sticky situation and plug in your car battery and then use such tuner. If you guys really do want more information about these tuners, like I said, OTC tunes do not do. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit up any one of those other tuners I mentioned. There's plenty of other ones out there for you too, or you can go to a dyno tuner. It's just up to you. It just depends on how much money you want to actually invest into your car rather than how much money you have for your car. So keep that all in mind. I hope this video helped you guys out. I really wanted to push this video out to help you understand the differences between each tuner and what each tuner will do for you. Just stay away from these type of chips. So if you see them, maybe an ad pops up and says, hey, this thing does this and it gives you this much MPG and it gives you this many horsepower, this much torque. Nah, don't believe them. Bypass that ad and go with an actual tuner. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you guys were just tuning into ToughBuilds Customs. I hope you guys found this video very helpful. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. Leave a comment in the section below. Make sure you share this video with all your friends and family. And ladies and gentlemen, let's continue growing ToughBuilds Customs. I will see you guys on Monday's video. Peace, be safe, geek out.